So, guys, today we are going to do an introductory session for, you know, data science and machine learning. Okay. So, good evening, everyone. I will be your guide. I will be guiding you through this exciting journey. So, data science is one of the most in demand field today. Okay. So, it is transforming industries and shaping the future. Have you ever wondered how Netflix recommendations, it recommends a perfect show for you? Anyone? Like, have you ever wondered, if you go in Netflix suggestions, you will get different kinds of shows according the like. If you watched any show in Netflix, you will get different kinds of suggestions according to your watch list, right? So that all answers lies in data science and machine learning. Okay. So by the end of this session, you will have a clear understanding of what data science is and how machine learning works and why this technology is so powerful. Okay. Yeah. So data science is a multidisciplinary field that extract meaningful insights from raw data. It combines three core ideas. One is mathematics or statistic. Second is computer science or programming. Third is domain expertise. Okay. When we talk about mathematics and statistics, it helps to analyze and interpret data. When we talk about programming and computer science, it helps to process the data and build model. And when we talk about domain expertise, it is to apply insights effectively in industries, or we can say real time examples. Okay. So the example of this data science is, imagine a e-commerce company like Amazon. Data science helps them to analyze customer browsing and purchase history, right? How many of you used Amazon, Flipkart and all? Yeah. So, have you ever noticed that in a e-commerce platform like Amazon, we get suggestions, right? We get suggestions that you can purchase this, or we get our purchase history. So, what they do, they analyze it and they provide us a personalized recommendations and predict inventory needs and optimize delivery routes, right? So company like Google, Tesla, Netflix, or we can say social media platforms like Instagram and Twitter, Facebook, they all use data science for everything, for self-driving, from self-driving car to real time. Oh, you need to. I need to actually see if I change this layout. No, the screen will be not changing. Okay. So that's the problem. Like, are you facing any problem right now? Uh,
We are not able to see this thing, ma'am. It is very small. We can't able to
okay,
read it.
okay. Just a minute. Just wait a minute. Let me. Is it visible right now?
Ma'am, the screen is visible, but it is very small. That's what
It's clearly visible, ma'am.
Okay, like no more problems, right? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So basically, companies like we have discussed, Google, Tesla, and Netflix rely on data science for everything, like from self-driving cars to real-time speech translations. Have anyone used speech translations? Yeah. Okay. So where have you used this particular thing?
Ma'am, in summarizing a story, you using NLP.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So let's go to the next slide. Yeah. So data science processes are basically of five types. One is data collection, data cleaning, data exploration, modeling, and deployment. Do anyone know about data collection?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. Could you speak on that?
Sorry, ma'am.
Could you tell us what is data collection?
Ma'am, data collection is generally collecting raw data in the form of Excel sheet
Okay. See,
or
data collect.
or any
Yeah,
form of table.
yeah. So basically, it is the data is like those data are kept in a structured format, that is Excel sheet, tables, or spreadsheets, right? But
Yes, ma'am.
data collection also means, yeah, data collection also means that collecting unstructured data such as text, images, and audios, right? So
Yes,
we
ma'am.
gathered different forms of data from sources like database, sensors, and web scraping or API, and we keep them in a structured or a unstructured format. That is a data collection. When we talk about data cleaning, according to me, 80% of data scientists' job is to clean data. Okay, so what we do, we remove missing values and handle duplicates. Also, fix errors and transform messy data into a usable format. For an example, in further classes, you will get to know that if you get a audio file or an image file, you need to convert it, or what you need to do, you need to process it or clean it into a Excel sheet format. So that part is done by data cleaning. Okay. The next thing is data exploration, or we can say visualization. So we analyze trends, patterns, and distribution using graphs and statistical methods. Uh, have any, like, how many of you know how to code in Python? Okay. What about others? Yeah. Okay. Okay. So, you have know how to code in Python. Like, you can put your hands down, guys. No problem. So, when we talk about coding in Python, there are frameworks like Seaborn, Matplotlib, right? These are the libraries. So, these both things are used in visualization part. Okay, and we also use Tableau, which is a which help in visualization. Basically, it is a we can say it's a software that you use Excel sheets or different kinds of graphs to help us visualize the data. And the fourth step is model building, or we can say modeling. So we apply machine learning algorithms to predict or classification. Can anyone tell me what is prediction? Yeah, yeah, you can unmute yourself and speak. No problem.
Hello, ma'am. Am I audible?
Yeah, yeah, you're audible.
Yes, ma'am. So,
Yeah,
hello
what is prediction?
everyone. I'm
First.
so the algorithms we
Sorry, you're
choose,
not
ma'am. It,
audible.
ma'am, right now, ma'am.
That no.
Now, ma'am.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Please speak.
Yeah. So, predicting means usually we are going to train the model with the data sets that we have, and then we are going to test the model on the other part of the data set. So then we see the performance, like how is the model performing on the testing data, and then we use it for prediction. So usually it will know the choices we made frequently, and based on that, it will predict what our next choice might be.
Yeah, guys, like you guys are pretty clear about prediction, and classification is to classify the data. So, can you tell me what is the difference between prediction and classification?
Ma'am, may I?
Classification is
Yeah,
uh,
yeah. Anyone can, yeah. Aditya, I guess. Yeah, you can.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, prediction means to predict something depending on the past related data or we have taken. And mean, ma'am, classification means, ma'am, arranging ma'am, arranging the collection into a systematic property.
Yeah. So, if you talk in simple language, classification means assigning data into categories. Prediction means predicting continuous values. Okay. When we talk about outputs of classification and prediction, outputs of classification is a discrete or categorical value, whereas prediction is a continuous value or in numbers. Okay. When we talk about classifications examples, it can be spam detection or image recognition. When we talk about prediction, it can be stock price prediction and temperature prediction. Right, guys? So
Yes, ma'am.
basically in model building, we are going to use ML. Like ML is going to be a crucial part, or it's going to be a crucial role while doing model building. The next part is model development or deployment, right? So after building a model, we integrate into a real world applications. For an example, fraud detection system. Okay, it is used in banks to automatically identify suspicious transaction and block them in real time. uh, when we talk about an example, like example of all this, suppose we want to predict a house price. So we collect past data, we clean it, we analyze the trends, we train an ML model, and then we use it to predict future house prices based on a new data, right? So this is what this all total like data science process means. Okay, so the next part is machine learning. So when tell about learning, what do you guys think? What could be a machine learning?
Ma'am, may I?
Yeah,
I think what machine learning is basically the methods and procedures we use to make our machine learn.
yeah, right. So basically, it's machine learning. What it does, it help the machine to learn on some kind of data. Right? We are giving commands to machine to learn on this particular data. Okay, it contains different algorithms. So we are going to do it one by one in future classes. So machine learning is a key part of data science. Machine learning is the ability of computers to learn from data without being explicitly programmed. Okay. Instead of sorry, was anyone speaking? Uh, I guess. Yeah, right, Adarsh. Basically, instead of writing if else rules, the machine automatically detects the pattern and make prediction. Okay. So, can anyone tell me what are the example of machine learning? Yeah, Varnika.
Ma'am, for example, we can take Sophia, the German robot, or
Okay,
Alexa.
okay. So basically, they use both machine learning and deep learning things. Okay. When we only talk about machine learning, we can go by Google Photos, right? What it does, it automatically and recognize the pictures by recognizing the face and keep it in the folder, right? We can do also spam filter in Gmail. It use machine learning to classify emails as spam or important. I hope everyone understand till here.
Yes, ma'am.
Google product recommendations also, weather predictions also. So, can anyone tell me how many types of machine learning are there?
Two types. There are two types of machine learning: supervised
Yeah,
and unsupervised machine learning.
yeah. So, basically there are actually three types of machine learning. Okay, one is unsupervised, second is supervised, and third is reinforcement learning. Okay, reinforcement learning. So when we talk about supervised learning, in supervised learning, the model learns from labeled data. Okay, so if you train a model with a data set of emails labeled as spam or not spam, it learns to classify future emails. Okay, if that is spam or not spammed. Uh, when we use example in supervised learning, let's take for prediction. We For predicting a numerical value, we can take house price prediction. Okay, and for classification, we can take spam detection or fraud detection. Right? Uh, am I clear till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So supervised learning, when we talk about classification, it predicts a category, such as identifying a specific category. When we talk about inheritance regression, or we can say prediction, it predicts continuous value, like forecasting house prices. Okay. And the algorithm used in supervised learning are linear regression and decision tree. The next, let's go to the next. Yeah, unsupervised machine learning. So basically, in unsupervised machine learning, the model finds hidden patterns in data without any labels. Okay, for an example, Netflix used clustering for group users with similar interest. Okay, so there are two things: clustering and dimensionality reduction. So it reduce like in dimensionality reduction. Basically, what it does, it reduce variable while preserving key informations. Yeah, customer segments in marketing, right? Customer segmentation, recommendation systems. When we talk about dimensionally reduction, it's principal PCA. Anyone knows about PCA? Like to compress data, it PCA is used. Okay. The next part is we can say reinforcement system. Basically, let me just talk about reinforcement actually. Okay. So in reinforcement principal component, yeah. So in reinforcement learning, what happens is that the model learns from experience, like by hit and trial method. Okay, everyone knows about hit and trial method, I guess. Uh,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. So you can self-driving cars use reinforcement learning to navigate roads. Okay, like which one is a shorter distance and all. Okay. Now, for an example, we can take AlphaGo. It is a program developed by DeepMind that learned how to play the complex board game, and it can defeat a world champion also. Okay, so am I clear till here, guys?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. The next part is data science and machine learning tools. I hope everyone know about as much I know, everyone know about Python, and SQL is a database. Okay, and then cloud is to store it, right? So how many of you know SQL? Okay. Oh, most of the people knows about SQL. So for programming language, we are going to use Python, and to store it, we are going to use SQL. For data manipulations, we are going to use Panda and NumPy. These are the libraries in Python. Okay. For visualization, we are going to use Matplotlib and Seaborn. And to for the machine learning part, we are going to use TensorFlow, PyTorch, and Skitlearn. Okay. So when we talk about Netflix recommendation engine, they use Python and ML libraries like TensorFlow. Okay. And for financial firms, like for the fraud detection and all, they use Python and Skitlearn. Let's see about the real-time applications. Yeah. So real-time applications are healthcare, finance, and marketing. How many of you have done any sort of project in Python? Could anyone just speak about their project?
May I?
Let me, yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, I have done two projects on the Python. Ma'am, using advanced Python, I have created the AI game. Basically,
Okay.
a retro type car game, and
Mhm.
you're using data science in Python. I have made a bank stability analysis, which will
Okay.
which will predict according to the bank's uh, low cost adequacy ratio, and on
Okay.
something on some structures, and it will predict that the bank will stay or go went defunct.
Okay. So see, the projects you have done, what is it based on? It is based on finance and entertainment purpose, right? So somebody would be doing in healthcare also, somebody would be doing in marketing also. So the real-time application for the data sciences in healthcare, it is predicting diseases, analyzing medical images, and personalizing treatment. When we talk about finance, it's doing fraud detection, credit risk assessment, and algorithmic tradings. Okay. When we talk about retail and e-commerce, product recommendations, customer sentiment analysis are done by the data science and ML part. And when we talk about self-driving cars like Tesla, autopilot use AI, ML, and real-time data processing. Okay, so the career options, if we talk about career options, basically data scientists work on predictive models and data insight, and machine learning engineers work on building AI models for real world applications. When we talk about data analyst, it use statistical analysis and visualization to interpret data. So you can choose any kind of you know jobs if you learn this particular course. Okay, so when we summarize this all thing, so data science helps in extracting insight from data. Machine learning allows computer to learn and make predictions and classifications, and the real world application range from healthcare to the recommendations. Okay, so how many of you have installed Python and Jupyter Notebook? Wow. Okay, so what is your task is try a simple data analysis task using Panda. Okay, everyone know pandas, right? So you can do that and research on interesting ML applications, and we will discuss these things in next sessions. Do you guys have any kind of doubt? Any other?
No, ma'am.
Ma'am,
Yes.
for predicting purposes, ma'am, should we use XGBoost, random
Sorry,
forest, or
your voice is not audible. Your voice is not audible. Could you speak again?
ma'am, is it?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Ma'am, I was asking for predicting purposes, we should use XGBoost, random forest, gradient boosting, or light vision, or any other models.
See, depend. It all totally depends on your data set actually. Okay, so if your data set is for an example, you are making any project, okay, that has limited data. Okay, what it will do is that you need to check all the models if that model is compatible with your data set and if it's giving a higher accuracy. So if it is giving higher accuracy, then you need to choose that model. Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
yeah. Any other doubts?
Hello.
Yeah,
Ma'am, in a currently the mark in that in a market they are asking
yeah,
about the LLM
yeah,
GPT-4 RAG model.
yeah,
So
Yeah.
we are cover this topic in our syllabus or not?
So see, that syllabus will be given to you after this class only. Okay. So basically, when we talk about covering this all parts, it will be covered in last session, but not in so much detail format. Okay. So if you want a detailed format, you can just ask me. I will explain you in 1-2 classes. It's like this total. This is data science and machine learning, and that is Gen AI, like generative AI, right?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. So after you get the the syllabus, you could know about it. Any other doubts?
Okay.
Am I audible?
Actually, I know this thing like machine learning and deep learning. I am pretty good at this thing. But I want to learn about this that LLM models and that RAG model.
Okay, so let me discuss with my team and I will get you. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyone else?
I am audible.
Yeah, you're audible.
Just wanted to ask generally that when would we receive our syllabus or topics that we are going to cover, and the actual training, when would it begin?
Like after this class only, you
Okay.
will get all the syllabus. Okay, and all the projects you need to complete it and all. I am going to provide you assignments also. So
Okay.
according to that, you would be given the stipend and also with the certificates. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Understood. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Welcome. Any
This
more doubts?
uh, daily 1 hour only this training up to 3 months, or after the
Uh,
2 months it will convert it into the full time.
no, actually, we are currently discussing on that part. So,
Okay.
yeah, like it will be in alternate days. Okay. Like I
Okay.
know that it will be in alternate days, and you will be notified uh, according to my team. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Ma'am, when we will
And
be knowing our group members?
so basically, you need to make your own group members. Okay. Discuss with like you are already added in a WhatsApp group, so you can take their number from that. You can discuss it, and after 3 to 4 days, you can just begin your project work.
Yesterday they are told us they only create us the group like Infotact Solution. They only
Yeah,
create
yeah,
the
yeah.
group. You no need to worry about that thing. So what we
Oh
can
yeah,
do now?
group is created. Yeah, group is created already.
Yeah,
Okay.
group is already created, ma'am. But that members group also they only created. They told us yesterday like that
Okay. So okay, let me just discuss it.
and confirm from that yesterday's purpose.
Yeah, yeah, I'm going to confirm it. No
Yeah,
problem.
they said they will make group of 4 people, assign task, and a mentor also.
Yeah, okay. So I guess they are going to do the same thing also. Like,
Ma'am,
that
so
depend
please
on
let
them.
us know as soon as possible, because if we have to make group on ourselves, then we have to try to contact each other. So if
Yeah, yeah, I
possible,
will. I
please
will
let us
just yeah,
know. Thank you.
yeah. So I hope all the doubts are clear, and I'm going to solve all your problems today itself. Okay. Uh,
Are you going to be
so
our mentor, or is it not
yeah,
decided yet?
I'm
Okay.
going to be like I'm going to teach you this part.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. So should I do a Q&A? Small Q&A,
Yeah,
like
sure.
if it's okay. Yeah. So basically, what are the three components of data science? Guys, you can put your hand down. Naveen and Gungun, I guess. See, Python, SQL, and cloud are the, you know, those are different. I always ask three components of data science. Is a type of machine learning.
Statistical analysis.
Okay.
Exploratory data analysis.
Okay.
Ma'am, domain expertise.
Can we cover?
Uh, yeah. So basically, the three components of data science are mathematical or mathematics or statistics, computer science and programming, and domain expertise. Okay. So see, these are simple questions, right? So just think about it. So why is data cleaning an essential part for data science process?
Because we have to find out the like essential insight from the data, like which is required to our business. So that's why data analysis is important. Or is there any missing data or any category data is present on our data set? So we have to clean that data. So for
Yeah, yeah,
example, for filling the missing data, we are using mean, median, max, like a mode.
yeah,
These are the techniques. And converting category data into the numerical data, we have like a different kind of technique, like label encoder, one-hot encoding. This technique we are using.
yeah, right. So for data cleaning is required to remove errors and inconsistency or missing values to improve accuracy of the model. Okay. So what is the difference between structured and unstructured data? Yeah,
Structured data stores in a table format.
okay.
Unstructured data means images, videos, audio files. These are unstructured data.
Yeah, right. So some real world applications of data science. Anyone? Okay, you can just raise your hands and I'll ask because everyone knows a lot of things, I guess. Yeah, Anush Jain, I think.
Applications of data science are can be like predicting the sales or the share market stocks, which you are going to predict what are the stocks going to be higher or going to be down, and
Yeah. So basically, healthcare, finance, e-commerce, transportation, and entertainment. So the next question is, what is machine learning and how does it relate to data science? Yeah, Virendra Singh.
So, machine to train our like to train the model for working on any of the topic, we have to first make sure data is in this optimal format and there are no errors. Then it is better for the model to read that data and perform accurately.
Yeah. So machine learning is a subset of data science,
Yes.
and where algorithm learns from data to make predictions. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. So difference between supervised, unsupervised, and reinforcement learning. Yeah. Aditya.
Yeah. So supervised learning means the data have the labels, like for example, for classification, there is the yes, no, true, false, likewise. And a regression means there is a continuous amount of data that is already present in our data set. Comes under the supervised learning. Unsupervised means the data don't have the target column or last like target column. So in that case, we have to use the clustering, principal component analysis, like a dimension reduction, this function. And reinforcement means it comes under the like automatic process. For example, Tesla, that is learn from the roots.
Okay. Yeah. Right. So basically, in supervised learning, labeled data is used to train model. Unsupervised learning, no labeled data is used. Only the algorithm finds patterns, and in reinforcement learning, the model runs through error and like trial and error method. Okay. Can anyone give me an example of supervised learning and explain how it works? Uh, Gungun. Am I audible?
Image detection and face recognition.
Yeah. So Face recognition can be and cannot be also. Okay, so basically spam email detection can be one of the use. Okay, so the next is how does Netflix use machine learning to recommend shows? Hmm. Both are Aditya. Okay. So Aditya Prishti, could you just
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, Netflix gives the predict, ma'am, on the basis of the recent searches and most seen topics.
okay? Uh, Aditya, yeah.
Ma'am, actually, it is work on the cosine similarity. So whatever the searches you done, like in a search engine, so it will finding out the same pattern which is related to which drama he is actively watching and which is the most drama he is watching. So on the basis of that cosine similarity, it will be work.
Yeah, right. So, what is the role of Python in data science and ML? Virendra Singh.
Yes, so Python is the language we can use to manipulate and operate on data because it provides libraries like pandas, NumPy, then visualization tools and machine learning libraries. So it is an easy, not easy, but recommended way because it has libraries.
Okay. So, I hope basic everyone have Jupyter Notebook and Python installed in them. So, basically, you guys, yeah, right. So basically, you guys can work on any data set, just a small data set, to know how this machine learning and data science work, and we can discuss it in the further classes, right? So, shall we end the session, or do anyone have any doubts?
I have one question.
Yeah.
Like, if possible, can you just give an overview how our sessions, like what will be the content of our sessions and how we will assign us tasks?
So basically, there will be in the end of this month, there will be one project review. Okay, I'm going to do one project review. So after this, in the second month, I'm going to do like the final project review will be done, and after that your internship will start. This is the training part, right? So and each week I'm going to give you a simple project, like a simple task, like such as I have just given right now, that do anything related to machine learning, like a data set, small data set, and do any machine learning part, right? So it's just an overview. But in further classes, when we go deep into algorithm and all, we are going to do accordingly. Okay.
Okay, okay, understood. Thank you.
Yeah.
The project you will be providing, or it's our choice to choose the project initially?
Actually, team will be providing you the project. So the roadmap will be given you after this class only. Okay. So no need to worry. You can choose from that project, or you can choose from different different project also. There is no problem. Once you get the roadmap, it will be confirmed from me also and you also. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah. Any other doubts? Okay. So let's end the session here. So if anyone have not done the Python and Jupyter Notebook installation, you guys can do it. Okay.